Now, many of us here already have been through school. We know it's not easy to just say graduate. To just go graduate. We know it's challenging, but especially when you are up against challenging situations. But we need to foster an environment that really encourages our young people to really dismiss the idea that not graduating is an option. As I came through school, because of the support net system that I had around me with friends and family, and in the school, dropping out was not an option. And that's really why we need to make sure we foster that kind of environment around our young people. I stand here today to send to every dropout, this message to every dropout in our city. You matter. You matter to me. You matter to this community. You matter to the future of our city, the future of this nation, and the future of our world. Our future literally rests on your shoulders. And so we need our future doctors and engineers and politicians and teachers to help make this city even greater. You have a responsibility to those of us who have come before you, just as we have a responsibility to you. Someday, we're going to turn over the reins and the keys to City Hall, to our police vehicles, to our law offices, to our engineering firms, our architectural firms, and we need to make sure that we have an educated workforce in which to do that. School may be hard, and it may seem easier not to go back when you have left. But what will not be easier, is a life ahead if you don't graduate. In fact, what we do know is graduating from high school will determine your quality of life in the future. If you don't graduate, you make less money. As simple as that. High school graduates make nearly $8,000 more a year than dropouts. Our statistics here in Denver and Aurora and Broomfield regional statistics basically tell us that a high school dropout is pretty much doomed to a life of challenges and consequences, of dropouts, of unemployment, depressed, usually less healthy, typically incarcerated. 82% of those incarcerated in prison today were high school dropouts, and certainly a burden on the public system. We can do better than that. And while you have a chance to drop back in and to give yourself an opportunity to change the course of your future, we ask you to join this program and to drop back in. So if you dropped out of school, now's the time to drop back in. The city of Denver needs you to finish school, get a job, and lead us into the future. We don't all take the same path, and we know that. But we must share a common destination for a strong city, for you and for your families. I promise you, the city of Denver is here to support you. We're working with the community colleges of Denver to provide GED prep courses in neighborhood libraries and recreation centers this fall. We are installing about 200 new computers in our public libraries, giving internet access so that you can complete your studies and compete in this global economy. And I must also mention that the First Lady of the city, Mary Louise Lee, is bringing back the Arts Initiative. She's working to restore arts programs in schools, spotlighting the talent of our young people, and increase access, of course, to our cultural facilities. In order for us to be a world-class city, we have to get our young people who've left the school system back in the building. We must ensure a solid, well-prepared workforce. In order to do this, we need to make sure that the vast majority of our kids are graduating. Drop-In Denver is a vehicle in which to do that. I'm honored that the city of Denver has joined partnership with these great organizations, and I'm honored to stand with you to do everything we can to make sure that there are vehicles safe, reliable, and easy for young people to drop back in. So thank you all for being here. Thank you to our partners for helping us help create this great innovative idea and easy access for our young people to come get back into school and to find their path back to graduation.